5, men, women, but children fought for rights of black Americans. Chelsea?
That should be and.
Very good. Why did you choose and instead of but? Why did you keep that?
Because
What are they showing here?
but doesn't sound right.
Right, and when you use and when you have what? A list of anything.
People.
Yeah, there's a list of people here, so men, women, and children. Very good. Celia, another one?
In between for and right, so should be left.
No. Check out the list of people that Chelsea fixed the mistake. There's another mistake also for the list of people. Because all those words are supposed to be what?
Oh, I fixed it. I
capitalized.
fixed it on my paper.
Okay.
Women should be women.
Women should be women, right? So we got to change. What do we have to change in it?
The A to an
We
E.
should have to change the A to an E. Very good. Because men, there's the in men, and also children is plural also, right? Okay. Anybody say anything else for number 5?
Oh, no.
Okay. Number 6. They marched through the streets in protest. Anicia, what do you have for that one?
Through should be spelled out.
Through is spelled wrong, right? So how do you spell the correct through?
THROUGH.
Very good. And, oh, first thing, what's the first through mean? Anicia? Through red. Yeah, like you through a hole. This means you go through doors or whatever. Austin, do you have the other mistake? Let me read that sentence again. See if it sounds right to you. They marched through the streets in protest. Did I make a pause somewhere? What signifies a pause in that sentence? The comma. Does it need to be there? No. Okay. Do I think it needs to be there? Take that out. Anybody see anything else from number 6? Alright. Go ahead and put your DOL away. Still keep out the worksheet that's on your desk and your pencil. Okay. Today, we are talking about conjunctions. This is the last part of speech to go over. We have gone over all of them in the 9 boxes up there in the poster. This is the last one to go over. We kind of have talked about this on DOL every now and again with conjunctions. How many of them are there? Anybody know?
4.
3? There's 3. Okay, there are 3 of them. Anybody know what they are?
And
More. Right, which ones did we see on our DOL a minute ago? And but. We had to fix that, didn't we? Right?
You can
So, alright. What are the point of conjunctions? What do they do? Why do we have them? What did it do with the one with Chelsea was talking about? It connected what? A list of people, doesn't it? So sometimes conjunctions can be used to connect a list of people. What about but? What do we use the word but for in sentences? When we're saying what?
like after commas. Or but.
We're getting there.
Or but. Telling the difference between something. Or
Opposites, okay, gotta tell them the difference between something, very good, okay. And what do we use or? Why do we use or? Why do we use or? Or-
to choose something.
Yeah, you have a choice for something, don't you, okay? Now, the comment brought up a good point. What are usually before conjunctions? Usually. Not always, but usually. There's usually a comma before the conjunction, okay? Now, when there are 2 sentences, and you put them together, is there a comma before the conjunction? Yes, there are. Okay, there needs to be a comma in the conjunction after that, okay? Okay, so what this is talking about up here, I need some people to read some sentences in just a second. Okay, so the first bullet point says, using the word and is to join related ideas, so things that are in common, so such as the list we were talking about earlier, things that are related, that go together, okay? Can someone read that sentence after the colon there? Sarah.
They played soccer and today.
Now, is there a comma before that? Is it wrong?
No.
Why?
Because there's only 2 things.
Right, when you have a list of 2 things, you don't need a comma. When do you need the comma of one in the list?
If you have more than
3
2
of them. Okay. All right, next little point. Use but when you have different ideas, like we talked about earlier. Okay, so these are kind of the opposite things. Someone want to read this sentence here? Brooke?
Some people are kind, but others are mean.
Okay. So, what were the opposite ideas? Some people were, others were me. Okay, so that's the opposite idea, though, they're different, okay? Is there a comma there?
Yes.
Why?
Because you need it. It's compared to.
Kind of.
Long.
Is this one sentence or is this
No.
two sentences? What are the two sentences?
Some people are mine. Others are me.
Yes, okay, when you combine two sentences together, you have to put a comma in conjunction. And the last bullet point, or when you have a choice. So I'm going to read that sentence for me. Austin, read this sentence.
We can fight with each other or we can get along.
Okay, so there's two different choices. You can either fight, or you can get along, right? Usually we like to get along, don't we? Okay?
What? No.
Alright.
No.
Next part down here talks about compound subjects, compound predicates, and compound sentence. What is a compound word? Let's start. Let's back up from there. You should know what a compound word is. What's a compound word? Owen?
A word that has two words put together to make one.
Two words put together to make one word, such as?
Backyard.
Backyard.
Yesterday.
Okay?
Outside.
Not yesterday.
Not
That's not.
yesterday.
So got two words put together. Okay?
Tuesday.
No, not
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Catfish.
Okay. Alright, moving on. What's the subject of a sentence?